Good evening. Welcome to the Parks and Rec Commission meeting on October 15th, 2024. We are in the Oakdale City Council chambers. Julie, can you take the roll?
Commissioner Cunningham,
Here.
Commissioner Giacoletto,
Here.
Commissioner Giannini,
Here.
Commissioner Meyer,
Here.
Commissioner Moore. Here. Commissioner Shore.
Here.
Commissioner Berth is not here. All right, thank you, everyone. Approval of minutes. Did everyone get a chance to approve the minutes of last month?
Yes.
Oh, Pledge of Allegiance, I skipped one. My apologies. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Now we'll get to the approval of the minutes. Everyone take a look at them? Questions or anything on there? Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Pass. Approval of the agenda for this today. Did everyone get a chance to look what we're going to talk about? Can I get a motion for the approval of the agenda?
So moved.
A second?
Second.
Passed. Thank you. Right now we have an open forum. This is for anyone to come up here, and I do not see anyone in attendance at this point, so we will move ahead to old business. 2024 Work Plan Commission Education. Any comments on that? Julie?
Yep, thank you. So we had, what I had written down in my notes, we had Commissioner Meyer doing the indoor market, and so that won't happen until November. Commissioner Shore, I had the flashlight pumpkin hunt, so that'll be next week. And Commissioner Giannini was to be determined.
Yep, I'll let you know after tonight.
Okay,
I'll look at them and figure out a time.
okay, sounds good. So we won't have any reports then
Yep.
until the November meeting.
And
Unless someone attended anything else that I'm not aware of.
I could maybe attend the beginning of the pumpkin hunt. I just can't attend it just gets too late to bring my daughter. That's,
Okay.
You know, what I would love to do.
Okay.
That's just kind of a little past bedtime for her.
Sure, no, that's fine. You can change whatever.
But yeah, like I already have the art fair on my calendar,
Art fair, okay.
indoor market. I mean, and then not until winter, but the winter wonderland. And I saw there's a winter scavenger hunt.
Yep,
That would be fun.
okay, sounds good. We'll put you down for those.
Can I add one?
Sure.
Well, I don't know if this is, but the grand opening ribbon cutting ceremony for the Willowbrook
Yeah, yeah,
Park.
yep,
Yeah, a few of us were there.
sure.
And that was really a nice grand opening, and the park looks great, and hope that gets lots of use and lots of fun.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you. The 2025 work plan discussion. Julie.
So hopefully everybody took a look at that, and like we talked about at the last meeting, everything pretty much remained the same. I did have an additional one on the bottom there, the Willowbrook Parks West and North. So that was one addition. I didn't hear from anybody else as far as ideas or anything they wanted me to add, but if this looks good to everybody, we can move ahead with this one. We still have time to make additions if you want to do that.
I think it looks pretty comprehensive.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm fine with it. Mark,
Anybody else comments?
Jen, you're good?
Yep.
Carrie? Lynn? All right. Do we need to make a
Nope,
motion?
not yet,
We're
not at
good?
that point, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Everything looks great.
Perfect.
Thank you. We're just cruising along here. Okay. I'll go to the staff. Julie, you want to start?
Does Jeff want to go
Jeff,
next?
you want to go?
Follow our regular.
Yeah, that's fine. Good evening. Don't have a lot to go over tonight. Excuse me. I'll just echo what Commissioner Cunningham on Saturday, we had the grand opening of our new park. I'm not going to say a whole lot about it because I'm going to save that for our council member in the audience here. So I don't want to steal his thunder. So it was great, and it was something I've never been able to do since I've been here 20 plus years. We've never had a brand new park. We've rededicated, redone them, but it was neat to see a brand new park. And the team I worked with, SRF, and city staff, Andy Getzloff and Hannah Dunn and Julie, and for 2 years, and then to see that go from zero to what it is now, it's pretty neat to see it come to life. So really appreciated everybody who showed up there, and the support from the council, and there was a current mayor, former Mayor Ranke was there, and our administrator was there. It was just all of our council members were there. It was pretty neat to see. So kids had a blast. It was pretty neat. So Councilmember Mork, I'm going to touch more on that, I'm sure. Other than that, crews, we're getting ready. We're starting to clean parks up. Fall, we got sports coming to an end here. I just got a email from Mark yesterday, and got end dates coming. Soccer's done this week, and then football's a couple more weeks out, and we'll be transitioning over to the winter stuff. So sounds like we'll have ice this year, which is sort of depressing. No, it's not. It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're changing all of our equipment over, and things are starting to slow down. We've had no rain, so cutting grass has sort of come to a halt. So we're winterizing all the irrigation systems and the buildings and fountains and everything. So, yeah, pretty short and sweet, but if you have any questions for me, that's all I really had, so.
Commissioners?
I don't have a question, Jeff, but I learned something watching you at the Willowbrook ribbon cutting. I didn't know what those posts were for over on
sure.
the side, and I watched you and your team hanging up the hammocks.
Neither did I till I got there. Oh, we did. So I'll share a funny story. We were up there. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, please.
This was about 3 weeks ago, and we're like, hey, we're getting closer. And we were standing there, and one of the members from Vite says, well, you guys know what those posts are for? And I said, I think I do. Do you? He goes, yeah, they're for the hammocks. And I said, so do we have any? And they said, no. I said, well, we better get some. So who's going to do that? So they all looked at me, and I said, okay, I'll get some and put them on there. And I said, because if the council or anybody's up here looking at that, they're going to wonder what the heck. So, again, I'll let Andy share his story, but yeah, they're cool. So I found them on Amazon, and they're pretty neat.
We have hammocks in our house, and I didn't know that that's what those posts were for, that we could just bring our hammock and hang out. So I learned something watching you that morning.
Yeah, thank you. It was probably entertaining to watch.
I didn't pay that close of attention.
No,
but-
I know. There's a guy who doesn't know what he's doing over there. So, no. But yeah, it is pretty. It's a great park and great setting. And we'll just get the grass to grow in the spring, and we'll be good. So.
Did you get any comments from the people?
A lot of everybody loved it. I mean, it was from 50, 60-year-old people to 3-year-old kids, and it was just neat to see them everywhere on it. So
How's the parking situation?
it's going to be tight, but you know what? It for the big crowd that we had up there on Saturday, it didn't look over congested, and I mean the weather. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't, maybe a little nicer day, maybe more people would have came out, but I think it'll be fine. Okay. They'll work with it. I think there's plenty of parking. We had laid out the lot on Friday. There's 30 spots there, 32 total regular, and then a couple handicapped. And then there's really, even if you parked around the park on the north or the south side or even the west, there's a nice trail around it. You can cut through the center. It's actually a nice.
I think at any given time, there may not be as many as when
Yeah.
we open.
Yeah. So, it was good.
Great.
Yep.
Any other questions for Jeff? No? We good? Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Julie?
Sure. I've got the October update. So we wrapped up the farmers market on last Wednesday, October 9th. Really great season. Nathan Timmons always does a really great job coordinating our markets, and now we're looking forward to the indoor market, which is kicking off in just a few weeks on November 16th. So that'll be here before we know it. We've got an upcoming Red Cross blood drive, and that'll be this Friday, actually, and that's a coordination between the Oakdale Wellness 50-plus group and the Maplewood Oakdale Lions Club. I looked this morning, and it looked like we had 5 openings still, so that's great. If anybody wants to get in last
Better go
minute,
sign up.
you got to go sign up and get those last spots. Hopefully, they're still there. Our flashlight pumpkin hunt, and that'll take place on Thursday, October 24th, and that's from 7 to 8:30 at the Discovery Center. This is an annual event we do. Kids hunt for pumpkins along the Luminary Lit Trail in the Nature Preserve. Really popular event. We do have a few openings, so if anybody knows anybody who's wanting to sign up, I would recommend signing up as soon as possible, because that event will fill up. And then we also, to go along with the flashlight pumpkin hunt, we've got our pumpkin carving contest, and that will start this Sunday. We accept pumpkins October 20th through the 24th, and they're displayed at our event for the flashlight pumpkin hunt, and participants can vote on their choices. So also really fun. We typically get 10 to 15, so we're always hoping to get a few more every year.
And they bring them right to the Discovery
Yep,
Center?
yep, and they drop them off. Yep, absolutely. And you don't need to be registered for that pumpkin hunt to participate. Anybody can come and sign up and drop their pumpkins off. Okay. We've got our Art Discovery Fair coming up in November, and that'll be on Saturday, November 23rd. That's from 10 to 3 at the Discovery Center. We are full with 21 artists, so we've got a wait list started for vendors who would like to participate. And some of the art for sale will include paintings, we'll have cards, jewelry, there's fiber creations, mandala rocks, glass art, pottery, woodworking, and more. So come on out if you're interested in taking a look at what they have for sale. I mentioned our indoor market. Like I said, that'll be back at the Discovery Center on November 16th. We're currently working on finalizing all the vendors. I was speaking with Nathan today, and looking good with all the vendors, and there's quite a few that are looking to get into the market as well. So hopefully we'll have some new faces participating in that as well. We are currently accepting applications for rink attendance. So like Jeff was saying, hopefully we do get some ice. We do want ice, right? So we are taking those applications through November. We'll continue to take more if we need those as well. And that season hopefully runs mid-December through February. Fingers crossed.
16 plus?
Yes. Yeah.
So no 15-year-olds or anything?
No,
So-
unfortunately not. Yeah. And then lastly, our Discovery Center display room, that makeover is nearly complete. So that is open. We're waiting on a few more few more touches to finalize that. Got a few more things coming in, but stop by and see some of the new variety of exhibits and hands-on experiences that we have for kids. It's been really busy this week, so kids seem to be really happy to see all the new stuff.
Good, good.
Yeah, so with that, I will take any questions, comments?
The MEA break
Yeah.
amped up. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, that, actually, that was the concert that we had that was rescheduled from this summer. They were rained out, so we slipped them into that, and actually, it was last Friday. So that was held at the Discovery Center on Friday night.
Went well? Was there a good turnout? Or?
Lower turnout than we normally get, but typically, we don't have that at the Discovery Center or on a Friday night. So
Right.
they seem to do better, during the week or during the day for an event like that. So, yep.
Great.
I thought the other concert that they had rescheduled
The farmer's market.
at the farmer's
Yep.
market was well, too.
It was, and that was really well attended too. That's another idea that we're going to look at for next summer too. Yeah, it's nice to have music at the farmer's market.
Yeah, that is neat.
Glenn, anything?
Not really, no.
Mark?
No, just, no.
Gary?
Without taking council members' things, I just wanted to just put on note that everybody who had anything to do with the Willowbrook Commons creation and building and execution of the event, it was such a great job. It's a beautiful park. The event was wonderful, and so thank you to all the people.
Anything for
Well, there's not much else to add about the park. It was a wonderful event, beautiful park. I'm excited for lots more play dates there, so.
Thanks, Julie.
You're welcome.
All right, next on our commissioner updates.
Just do that.
I was just wondering if you had questions for Julie. Now we're doing an update.
So sorry.
Yeah, you budged right in, that's all right.
Oh, I guess I do have, were we gonna throw out some dates for park tours?
I was thinking about, we're getting a little chillier now. I
Yeah.
might just wait to go on the ice arena tour, so. And that Willowbrook was an opening, and I think that's, I'll go check that out. I think it's good. I think all the other parks will hit in the spring. I think that'll be all right for that. And give us time to alert the neighbors and everything on that. All right. Anything else? Do you have any?
I was just going to comment that last month when we had the outdoor meeting, I thought that was really great to have our Parks and Recs meeting outdoor, and I think during the warmer summer months, if we could try to do that more.
Yeah, that's in the work plan too, so we'll look at doing that and do a different park,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think
definitely.
that's great.
I had to walk Steve to his truck. He was afraid of the dark when we were done, so.
I fell in a hole.
Yes, I was just curious though, because since these meetings are televised and such, is there any policy issue or anything with having a meeting outdoors or anything like that?
Nope, that was fine. And we let everybody know that it would not be taped, but we, obviously record it, so we have the minutes for that.
Yeah, that was nice. All right, everybody, good. All right, Councilmember Morcom, you're up. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
How can we not talk about the park, right? It's a big deal. And I'm glad everyone feels the same way. So incredibly proud of how this thing turned out. It's a big deal, right? And I'm fairly new to working with local government, but Jeff and Julie have been here a number of years, right? And this is a milestone moment for you both, right? And I hope you both got a piece of the ribbon, right? When they cut the ribbon, it was a really cool touch. But a couple of things I wanted to highlight with that park, besides it being absolutely beautiful. And I love that, was it crumb rubber? Is that what they call it? That
Poured in place.
poured in place. It's so soft, it's so safe. It is not the childhood I grew up with, but I love that our residents have it. But the amount of feedback that went into building that park, not just from staff and SRF, but from the community. I remember we reached out to the principal of Castle Elementary, and that's the zone where all the kids would come from, is that neighborhood, to make sure we're building something that they're excited about, that they want to use. And the fact that it's wheelchair accessible. During the grand opening, we had a little kiddo with her family members that was in a wheelchair, and to see her use the merry-go-round and the picnic tables that kind of cut off at the end so you can wheel right up to it. Even the tower in the middle, it's got this flat surface, right, where she came out of her wheelchair with her parent, and she was able to crawl up and be a part of it in a way that you just can't with equipment that isn't accessible. So it is so cool to have something that can really serve all of our residents' needs. Couldn't be happier with it. So that's obviously a big update. And I drive by there every day after work. I do an extra loop just to see. I have not seen a day where it is not filled with people and kids, which is what you want. Yeah, and the only other update I had is the 4th Street Bridge is finally going to be opening up here. So in a couple of weeks, on the 29th, we've got a little ribbon cutting with County Commissioner Karwoski. And actually, I think they're trying to get State Senator Tu Zhang out there and Leon Lilly because of the funding that went into it. But having access back to all parts of our city is an exciting time of year when construction's done. So we're happy to have that finished.
What date is that?
So the cutting is going to be on October 29th there. They're going to do some pictures, and I believe it's a day or two after because they wanted to take the pictures and then use those pictures to share that road is open for service. So about Halloween.
That's great news.
It is.
Good.
Any questions from the commissioners?
Everybody good? No questions?
Good. Well, thank you all for your feedback and your part in the process for that park too. It really was a big team effort, so appreciate it.
I can't keep my kid away from there. He always wants to go every day. Can we go to the park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it that there was things for kids and adults of, all different ages. I had my grandsons who are going to be 13 here in another week. They really enjoyed it. Yeah, it wasn't just like, just for tiny kids. It was all over
Absolutely.
the board, so.
I can share, I was up there Friday morning at 7:30, about 7:25 actually. Brought the cleaning lady up, hey, you need to clean this bathroom building tomorrow, if we can have this ready to go for, there were 3 families already there with kids. Can we be on here? They were all scared. Said it's $10 a piece.
Did you run the 40, Jeff?
It was, they were, and people, my neighbors, it's on Google, it's, come on, go check this new park out in Oakdale, and it's pretty neat.
Fabulous.
It's pretty cool to see.
That is fabulous.
Yeah.
To be the talk of the metro,
Hey.
East Side Metro. Wonderful.
Great.
Wonderful.
Well, thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Thank you very much. All right. Guess we're good. Can I get a motion for adjournment?
Motion.
A motion, a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Our next meeting is November 19th here at the Oakdale City Hall. Happy Halloween. Good night.